Hey guys, a little bit of a different video this week. So this is gonna be kind of another show in addition to the rehash. The rehash, we're gonna keep focused on comics, on nerd culture. We're gonna keep it on all of those things that I love. But this show is gonna be more about me on an everyday kind of level, talking about work and design and the internet and just life in general. I'll kick it off with my sort of big news of the moment, in that I quit my job about a week ago. I earn a good salary, I enjoy the work I do, it's interesting work, but I've been kind of realizing that I need more out of my work experience. I need more variation, I need more freedom. I ran my own business for many years before I took on this job that I'm currently in. And I've really realized that I've grown to miss the level of freedom that you have when you're deciding what work you do. You can choose the clients that you work with, you can choose the people that you work with, the type of job you want to do, the type of work you want to do. You can mix it up a little bit and you can do things that keep you creatively challenged and creatively alive. Where if you're working for a company, no matter how good it is, you don't have that freedom to say, you know what, today I'm going to just spend it making logos or brochures, and I'm going to push out the web work to tomorrow. Or, today I just feel like doing just hardcore coding and I don't want to do any design work. I'm just not feeling it right now. Having that freedom is something that I miss hugely. And also I miss kind of working with companies on a one-to-one sort of basis, finding out about these companies doing cool things and, just working with them, taking them forward a little bit. So I'm excited. I'm in my final month now at my current job. And then after that, I probably will stay on for a day or two a week there as well. Just stay in touch with that team, stay involved in that one. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't throw my phone on the floor. No ways. Yeah, I just I've kind of been through a period in the last couple of months where I've reached burnout, and that's a scary thing for a creative person when your brain just feels like it's switched off. I've had depression for many years, which is being treated with medication, and that's great. I'm really feeling much better and healthier mentally than I've ever felt. But this burnout from just a really huge project that we've had on the go this year has just kind of made me realize the sort of single focused role that I have is not enough to keep my mind active and to keep my creative juices flowing. I need diversity and I need variation, and you can't really get that if you're in a specific role. And doing your own thing, freelancing, this kind of thing allows you to do those things that you need to do to keep your creative flow going. And that's incredibly important. If you're a creative person, obviously we can't all quit our jobs. I don't know if I can. I just did it because it's pretty important to me. But, even if you don't quit your job or do something drastic like that, if you're a creative person, you need to carve time out of your day to be creative, to do things that are creatively challenging and creatively stretching. For me, last year, I was pretty good about it to, instead of sitting in traffic for an hour in the morning, I would get to work 2 hours early. I would leave for work at 6 o'clock when work only starts at 8. So I had 2 hours, I'd get there in 15 minutes instead of an hour. And then I would have, an hour and a half to spend some time drawing and doing things like coloring in on my iPad or that sort of thing, just something creative and different, or doing something digital that was just outside of the norm, outside of what I was doing with the rest of my 8 hours of my day. That's important. And if you're a creative person, make sure you do that. Make sure you build that into your life as soon as you can. Make it a habit to look after your creative brain, your creative mind. It's the tool that you will use to earn every cent you will ever earn. If you're a creative person, this here is more valuable to you than your hands, your body, anything. Because if your brain shuts down, if your brain runs dry, you can't do anything and nothing flows from there. I was at a stage of burnout in the last couple of months where I would sit at my desk and really just not know what to do. I would be looking at the keyboard thinking, what am I gonna type on this thing? What am I gonna do on this computer? It had got to that stage where my brain was no longer able to do basics. That's super dangerous, and you can make sure this doesn't happen to you. Keep your creative juices going. Make sure you build it into your day. I've been rambling about this for a bit too long now. That's a bit of a lecture. Sorry about that. But very excited. I'm very excited about it. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm super keen, and I think it's gonna be awesome. I'm not worried about where my money will come from because I know where it will come from already. I really do believe that God is my provider, and I've seen that since I started my career in 2002, so that's 16 years now. I've seen that He's provided for me every single day. When there was nothing coming in, when there was no prospects, when there was tons of prospects, when I had a regular monthly salary. It doesn't really matter who makes the EFT, who makes the transfer into my bank account. The source is always God, and I know that. So I'm not worried at all. I'm putting my faith in Him, as I always do, and I know He's gonna be there for me, so I'm not worried about that. I'm excited, and I don't know, I guess we'll be able to do another episode of this in a couple of months when it's gone well, and then I can say, if you hate your job, go ahead and quit. Look, I did it. But for now, I can't do that because, you know, it's still a month away before I even start. So maybe this all ends in tears, but I don't think so. But anyway, there it is, guys. There's the new show. I don't know how I'm gonna finish this one because normally I just walk past the camera, but now I'm sitting down. I guess we'll just end it here. Thanks, guys. Please like the video and subscribe, and send me a comment. Tell me what you think. Am I crazy to quit my job? Do you think it's a good idea? I'll keep you posted. Cheers, guys.